This is Audible.
Kyle's Town, written by B. Paterson. Narrated by Jason Greggory. In the desolate wasteland of post-apocalyptic ESQ, where the sun rarely pierced the thick clouds of ash and despair, Kyle H. reigned as the ruthless leader of the outlaw biker gang known as the Two-Pack Clan. With his rugged leather jacket, an eye patch shielding his left eye, and a chipped tooth, a souvenir from a dark day spent locked in the trunk of a car, Kyle was a figure who commanded both respect and fear. His reputation for brutality was only matched by his cunning. Alongside him was his unlikely partner in crime, Alex Oates, a rat who had been born and raised in the sewers of Vic West. Alex was no ordinary rodent. He had a trademark snort that sent shivers down the spines of anyone who dared to cross his path. His penchant for cutting up couches for fun made him a formidable presence in the gang. And despite being a rat, he had earned a strange loyalty from the members of the Two-Pack Clan. Together, Kyle and Alex were a duo that could shake the very foundations of their crumbling world. Their primary target was the Beef Jerk Boys, a rival gang led by the towering and intimidating Benny the Butcher Paterson and his equally ruthless right-hand man, Aaron Snyder. Benny, standing at an impressive 7 feet tall, with a mane of fiery red hair, had taken over the lucrative beef jerky trade in ESQ. After the fall of civilization, jerky had become a prized commodity, and Kyle was determined to reclaim what he believed was rightfully his. The plan was simple: infiltrate the Beef Jerk Boys' stronghold, take out Benny and Aaron, and reclaim the jerky trade. But there was a catch. Kyle needed a wild card, someone who could turn the tide in their favor. That's when he thought of Jared, the town's unlikely hero. Jared, known affectionately as the Dumbass, was a large man with a lisp and a stutter, often underestimated by everyone around him. Yet there was something about him that gave Kyle hope. "Listen, Alex," Kyle said one evening as they sat by a flickering fire in an abandoned warehouse. "If we can convince Jared to help us, we might just have a chance." Alex snorted in agreement, his beady eyes glinting in the dim light. "Pfft, that big oaf? What can he do? He can barely tie his own shoelaces." "Exactly," Kyle replied with a smirk. "But that's what makes him perfect. People will underestimate him, and that's our advantage." The next day they set out to find Jared. They found him rummaging through the remnants of a convenience store, his rotund figure awkwardly navigating the debris. When they approached him, he dropped a can of beans, which rolled away, causing him to stutter as he tried to explain himself. Kyle! Alex! What do you want?" Jared nervously stammered, his eyes darting around as if expecting an ambush. "We need your help, Jared," Kyle said, his gravelly voice steady. "We're going to take down Benny the Butcher and his gang. We need someone who can distract them while we make our move." Jared's eyes widened in disbelief. Me? Why would you want me?" "Because, my friend," Kyle replied, leaning in closer, "you're the biggest distraction this side of ESQ. They won't see it coming." With a mix of excitement and apprehension, Jared agreed to join their cause. They devised a plan that hinged on Jared's size and unexpected clumsiness, which they hoped would draw the attention of the Beef Jerk Boys long enough for Kyle and Alex to strike. The night of the ambush arrived. Jared, clad in oversized gear that barely contained his bulk, stumbled into the heart of the Beef Jerk Boys' territory, unintentionally knocking over barrels and causing chaos. With Benny and Aaron distracted by the commotion, Kyle and Alex sprang into action. As the fight ensued, Kyle felt a surge of adrenaline coursing through him. He confronted Benny, the towering giant, who roared in anger. "You think you can take me on, punk?" Benny bellowed. With a swift movement, Kyle dodged a wild swing and delivered a precise strike, catching Benny off guard. Meanwhile, Alex darted around, using his snorting scare tactic to send rival gang members fleeing in terror. In the midst of the chaos, Jared accidentally tripped over a fallen log, crashing into a group of Beef Jerk Boys and sending them sprawling. "Sorry," he yelled, his voice a mix of panic and enthusiasm. The unexpected sight of the clumsy hero only added to the confusion. In the end, the Two-Pack Clan emerged victorious, They reclaimed the beef jerky trade and established dominance over ESQ for Kyle. The battle was a testament to the power of unlikely alliances. As he stood amidst the wreckage, he looked over at Jared, who was beaming with pride despite the chaos around him. "Looks like we did it, dumbass," Kyle said with a grin, his chipped tooth glinting in the fading light. Jared chuckled, his lisp and stutter barely contained in his excitement. "Yeet, yeah, we're the best. I'm a hero." And in the ruins of a world gone mad, Kyle H. and his ragtag crew found a glimmer of hope, proving that even in the darkest of times, friendship and courage could forge a new path.